being dropped off by Cheryl. Whoops! Being dropped off by Cheryl. Chris is going with me. Hi, Shari. And we're at Carver's Gap. We're in the clouds. We're going to slack pack southbound. And it looks like they're fixing the road up here. They're going to go look at some hostels options for us so we can slack pack again tomorrow off Roan, which we'll go up that way tomorrow. But southbound today, it's wet. What's the temperature? It's 50 degrees. We're at a high elevation and we've got 6 miles to go. It's 10 o'clock? Yep. 10 o'clock and here we go. Slack packing is wonderful because all I have on me right now is my Garmin, my phone, and water. They're like, don't you want to bring snacks? And I'm like, no, it's 3 hours. I don't need to graze. I'm hiking. That's where we'll go up actually. We're gonna be muddy. Look at this. Doesn't this kind of look like the Smokies? It kind of looks like the Smokies. $10 o'clock. So we just came up this way and we get to this section. 2 white marks say continue straight, not to turn, which is that direction. We don't see any white blazes, but look how this looks like a switchback. It looks like the staircase turns and we should be going this way. So we're gonna look for blazes. We don't know where we're going. If we were worried, we could pull up gut hooks and look. But let's see if we see another blaze. Yep, we do. We're right way. Point 1 from this point to Rome Knob Shelter, but I'm going to tell you that it's going to be straight uphill to get to it. I'll put some pictures in. I have some of Rome Knob Shelter. It's a really cool shelter. It's 4-sided and it's got a door and a loft. So it's really good for being up here because they get a lot of bad weather up here between the snow, ice, and thunderstorms. So I'll put those in here right now. We're gonna go past it, keep going. The next thing we're looking for is the parking lot for the Rome Knob trailhead. This is so cool because the light's filtering in through the trees, but it's not as thick as it was up to this point. Look at all those miniature Christmas trees starting. So we must be on the side that takes a brutal hit from weather and wind, huh? For it to clear out like that. I just looked over and there's the road that takes you up to the trailhead parking, so we must be getting close. We've come over a mile and a half from. We're on our way up to the top where the Cloudland Hotel historical site is, but I remember from other videos that this chimney was going to be still erect from that area. So I'm going to do a little research, put in here what this actually was. But isn't this cool, from an old homestead in this area of Roan Mountain? We're gonna go out here and read up about the Cloudland Hotel, where it was at. So the site of the old historic Cloudland Hotel is just off the AT. We'll hit the trail in a second again. We're gonna go down here and read the signage for the old hotel. So glad we're not doing the balls today with this weather. We'll miss it. Look at these Christmas trees. Aren't they beautiful? So, I'm gonna try to get it. I'm also gonna get a picture and put it on Instagram. Imagine the luxurious Cloudland Hotel, perched on the knob, reflected the grand style of the late 1800s, when fine ladies and gentlemen often escape the city for the summer. Built about 1884, this three-story resort catered to both pleasure seekers and sufferers of the hay fever. So there's some camping spots up here, and there's other trailheads that come into this. I want to say there's restrooms down there. They might be closed today, but look at the clouds rolling in. We're in the clouds. You can barely see Chris over there. Let me see if there's anything up here, like a fireplace or foundation. I don't see anything. Super cool though, huh? Actually, the more I think about it, the bathrooms would be probably down on this side where the parking lot is. It's okay. We don't need to go. bathrooms would be probably that way, because the parking's that direction. See these little rabbit trails? They're very hard to walk in. Although it's a nice path, you can barely stick your feet side by side. These wider paths are better for walking. Okay. Sign says to the Appalachian Trail. And we're gonna go. Good thing I have my rain jacket on. Because it's raining. It is raining.
Damn it! Why would that be so short?
Bambi could come out right now. I wouldn't even mind Yogi. So it's raining a bit, and we are on our descent. And one of the reasons why we decided to do the southbound and slack pack is because the comments and gut hook said 33, 31 switchbacks straight up to Carver's Gap. And I thought, holy crap, having to do that with packs on, straight up the mountain, 700 feet elevation gain. So we're slack packing southbound to avoid the extra work of that. But it's raining and the trail is a little muddy, and I'm sure that there's going to be points at which it's river-like if it doesn't have good drainage. So we're just trying to be careful not to be in Sherry's case and by the end of the day with a slipped ankle or injury. But we like this. It's nice and cool, easy, and we're doing good time. So we're on our descent. The rain's kind of let up, but the wind is picked up, and we just have to be careful of steps and not jumping and hopping too far and sliding. This is why trail runners are so great, because they have a great tread on the bottom of them to grip rocks and sticks and roots. Isn't this cool? Well, I think it is. Isn't it funny how nature just adapts? I will grow here no matter what odds are against me, it says. Can you hear the wind? We feel blessed to be sheltered by the branches of these trees, because we're getting, I mean, I'm see my hair blowing and my jacket blowing, but we're not being like pounded by the. See Sherry, I don't Chris there. She's taking, there she is. So we're making good time. You actually have to start looking for white blazes, like, did I miss it? Is this the trail? Every now and then because you just don't know. Don't want to go off into Never Never Land. That's why we carry our Garmin satellite radio, just for these kind of. That and our phone has gut hook, which is satellite driven, so you don't have to have cell service. But it's really cool to be making our way down this mountain with all these switchbacks. We didn't count them. We started talking and didn't count them. But we were told 33 switchbacks from the bottom of one road to the top of the other. Came out of the forest and now we're in a totally different kind of forest. There's a tent down there. It's orange. I'm gonna be quiet when we get closer. I tell Chris all the time that my trail name really should be Loud and No Filter, because that's what I feel like when we're talking. But how cool is this? This is north of Hughes Gap, south of Carver's Gap at the base of the mountain. I don't know how far we are from being out, but how cool is this? I'm going to be quiet as I walk by this tent and see if there's anything else up here. Hey guys, it's really slick through here. Be careful.
Thank you.
Have a great hike.
Trying to.
We're, I think, at the peak of our last climb. So, downhill 2.7 miles maybe, hopefully. Stopped raining, which is nice. But, you know, it doesn't take much to get me out of breath again. Maybe this is the peak?
Well,
You think it's peak?
maybe.
Where's the white blaze? White blaze. White blaze. I have a feeling these are view spots, so I'm gonna go this way. If I don't see a white blaze soon, there she is. So off to the side for the views, but we're not seeing it, so we're just chasing this ridge line down. Look at that pretty tree. Hi. How are you? Good. Come on through. Have a great day.
Thanks. Is that the top?
You're almost there. Maybe 3 more switchbacks, but they're short switchbacks. I know. When you're climbing, you want someone to be a bearer of good news. Please tell me we're almost at the top. He sounds like me. Please tell me we're at the top. Please tell me we're at the top. You don't ask people if it's easy. You don't ask people if it's hard, because perspective on their ability to go up or down. I could do down all day long. No injury needed to worry about for knees or ankles, but I can't breathe going uphill. So I just don't ask. Look how cool that is. Can you even see it? It's so cool. These are called switchbacks, where they just take us down, turn around, switch back. And so what it does is it breaks up the elevation so you don't go straight down the stairs. Everything's craning up, which means that we're close to the bottom. Lower elevation, more vegetation. Spring. A hiker just asked if I was Deeks. He said that Cheryl was down there in the Prius and gave him a bag of chips and a soda, and it was great, and I'm within a mile of the bottom, and that he was so glad she was there. So I love that they're down there doing trail magic. As a hiker, we all 4 know what a thrill it is to walk into a gap, know you're crossing a road. There could be civilization there. There could be people there. There could be trail magic. No one's going to want to carry a can of soda and a bag of chips on a trail. The idea that somebody's there and it's there is just, it can make a day. I mean, it's raining. These people have been stuck in a shelter, 20 in a 8-person shelter last night to stay out of the rain. And they're all hiking. We've probably passed, or they've passed us going northbound, maybe 14 hikers, maybe more. The more I think about it, it's probably more. And they are drenched. They've been in rain for 2 days. And so it's great to know that they enjoyed the trail magic. I can't wait to tell them that. See the Prius. Probably. I'm going to keep my camera that way just in case it changes. We're on our way down. But there's some hikers there. I can hear them. Can you see them now? I don't know. There's several people there. Maybe it looks like shuttle drivers or trail magic, or there's what, 4 or 5 cars there? That's weird. So we're going down. And this is what switchbacks are for. Can you try? It looks like somebody's tried running straight down like this. Look at that trail. You probably can't see it, but I can. Where they just don't even want the last switchback. Because you have to go all the way down here. There's Cheryl talking to hiker. I can hear her up here. Okay, so our hike's just about done. It's been a good day. Today, Chris and I talked about my job at Disney and how much I loved it, and I had not reminisced about a lot of that in such a long time that it felt good just to bring up all those memories of working at the travel company and the castle, and Kate getting the calls from Cinderella, you know, from whenever she'd say goodnight to Kate when she's a little girl, and then working for corporate tooling with my friend Robin, and Central Shops, and Imagineering, and how often we would take the kids to the parks. I mean, my kids spent so many trips to Disney just on a whim, like it was their backyard. It was a wonderful time for the kids to be at Disney. And I was just sharing those memories, and that was fun. I can't believe I was able to reminisce like that. So, this was a 6.6 mile hike. We got wet at the top. We were happy we did slack pack. This ground is like slick as snot. We've slipped and slided a little bit. Happy we don't have our packs on. But good day. Good day. And we've got some things up our sleeve for the next 24 hours because it's supposed to thunderstorm from 2 to 10 today here. And we don't want to be out in it, but that 2-hour drive over here was a little much. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the girls were able to figure out for us. Look at this. I love it. I love Trail Magic. I love the hiker community. So happy we did southbound. So happy we did it slack pack. Oh dear Lord.
We got you set up so well the next 3 days. You're going to love it forever.
I already do.
So the places that Kevin says are the best in town, which there isn't much, is the Mexican. There's the bakeries. It's a pizza place.
They do a wood-fired thing.
And the food truck at Mountain Harbor, but he's not sure what time that opens. But those are the 3 places.
And Kevin is Mountain Harbor.
Kevin is where you're staying tonight.
Kevin is your concierge.
Tonight.
He's our apartment in the town.
I've got mud all over my shoes.
It's all right.
I apologize for your car.
Well, you know, it's not like any of us got in
Flipping
here.
that over.
There's Coffee Bean.
Wait. Thank you. Thank you.
They got cookies. And look at this. Margarita. Carrot cake.
You know, something for breakfast too, if you want.
They're cooking us breakfast.
Well, I know, but if you wanted something sweet, let's have some salads. Oh, they have wraps. Turkey bacon cheddar ranch wrap.
How are you?
Pretty good, yeah.
Really good. We're just stumbling around because, you know,
Just because.
We got out of the rain just in time. We are staying at this great Airbnb, and I'm gonna run so my camera doesn't get wet. I just took my backpack up, and the girls just got in there. We've got 900 square feet to ourselves, 2 rooms, kitchen, and hello. Cheryl, what are you doing? Putting all our food away?
putting the food away for tonight's snacks. Yes.
No, Cheryl and Shari are not staying, but they arranged this for us. Room 1, room 2, and looks like the laundry room. And Shari's using the restroom. And a little kitchenette. This will be where we'll be tomorrow. We head back to the trail for a slack back. So I think Shari and Cheryl took care of us, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
trying to find this place for us so we don't have to stay out in the tent tonight with the rain.
Absolutely. Yep, they want above and beyond.
We're paying it forward, hoping for a payoff later.
It's all good. So they said just knock on the side door?
I think that door right there where the porch is. That's where she came out of.